Yo, what is going on, and welcome to another episode of the Urban Pitch Podcast, the beautiful game of life, part of the Believe Network. I'm Ramsey Abushala, editor of UrbanPitch.com. Julio Matarosa, Bridget Flores. What's going on, y'all? How we doing? We're vibing here. It is a Thursday night here in Los Angeles.
Standard time with this darkness.
Yes, daylight savings has hit. My whole schedule has been messed up. I don't know why are we doing this? Why do we do daylight savings?
Does it make sense?
I don't know.
Do we save any daylight? I don't know. Are we not?
We're saving hella daylight because it's 5 o'clock and it's pitch black outside.
You're right.
You know,
we're saving daylight.
We're saving a lot.
But is it saving us?
Who's getting this daylight? Who do we give? Who do we give the daylight to? I don't know. But yes, it is completely switched my now. It's like holiday season. We're getting to the end of the year.
It's colder.
It's starting to get a little bit chilly. LA doesn't get cold till like mid-November, so we're still in that kind of like October is the hottest month of the year, for a lot of people, but we're doing it. I mean, we're here. We're almost at the end of end of 2025.
I'm on celebration mode. To Ramsey's birthday.
Yeah.
I mean, to Ramsey's birthday. To Ramsey's wedding.
Yeah.
Same thing.
I mean, we're almost
He's reborn again.
almost a month to the wedding, which is crazy.
Wow.
Getting the bachelor party in a couple of weeks.
Big things coming up, man.
Bro, that group message is crazy. They're talking about sports. I'm already thinking drinking games.
We're gonna do both.
It's gonna be exciting.
I feel like Friday I gotta show up there like around 6 p.m. because they're gonna let the athletes get the athletes out the way.
Nah,
like,
man.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
run beer pong, King's Cup. What?
Nah, man. I vastly remember. So me and Nick, my best friend from high school, played you and Eche in Big Bear. We played you in beer pong, and me and Nick, we used to run stuff back in the day. When it was legal, by the way, we were legally drinking. We were 21. We were over 21.
Legal in Mexico.
We're playing beer pong. We were good. We played you guys. You guys were nice. Y'all were nice. So I'm excited to run the back in a couple of weeks. But we're reaching the end of the year, almost to 2026, which means the World Cup stuff is coming up. Today's main topic of the podcast, we'll be talking about the Adidas World Cup kits that just released. Big slate, 22 teams, I think was the total number, the biggest from Adidas of all time. What do you guys think? First off, let's talk about the overall release, and then we can get into some of our favorites, and then we can get into some hot takes, and then we can get into some wildcard shout-outs. But what did you guys think of the overall release? Did it make you excited? Were you underwhelmed? Were you satisfied? How did you guys feel about it?
I think the first thing is I saw that there was like a few kits that they pulled out. I mean, all right, so overall, I think that they caught attention for sure. They were eye captivating. Okay. Right? Like it could be like a general of that. Yes. Yeah. I also think it was interesting that they put out kits for teams that haven't even qualified. Right. So I think that was like
that's
captivating.
amazing, though.
And yeah, all for it. I think on the marketing side of it, it makes sense because if your team doesn't make it, I think if you would still want to rep and like watch the games and like be wearing your country's jersey, why not?
And regardless, they're still going to be playing games in 2026.
Exactly.
So whether it's in the World Cup or in friendlies or whatever, they're still going to need new kits.
And people are talking about that for that reason. Yeah. I think that when I was like looking through the images and like the displays, it doesn't feel too different from 2022. I feel like there was a lot of like templates that felt very similar. I think they had the similar template for, there's two different templates. There's like the V-neck design or the crew neck design. But I think they did the cool thing that they did was they were still, even though it was still in the template, like overall look, they still did patterns and stuff. Yeah. But the only thing about that is that you have to like literally zoom in like crazy to see that. Yeah. So for example, for me, when like I was looking at them, I think it was Sweden's kit and Colombia's kit.
Oh, okay. Colombia and the Ukraine, the yellow, all three yellow. They look the same. Yeah.
But then you like zoom in and then you realize that Colombia had texture and patterns in the back, but I wouldn't have known that if I didn't zoom in, because in my mind, I'm thinking like, what's the concept? What's like the cultural reference? Sure. Like, what are the textures? What are the patterns? Like,
what does the design mean? So, but that's me like looking for information. Like if I was just someone that saw the jersey, I'm gonna swipe. Like I'm not gonna want that.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna be like, that looks just like that one. So I don't know. I'd have to look at them in person to like really see the overall image of it. But some of them kind of, I feel like the visuals of it on like socials or just like the post of it, I feel like didn't hit the mark because of that. And it sucks that they lose a little bit of it. But maybe they should have done like close-ups or something. Because even for like, I think it was Peru, like it looked like it was just like a red cross across.
But then
like,
you look,
then you
like
look and then
jagged,
you see, and you see like the texture of it or like the patterns of it, and it kind of like resonates to like the Peru culture. But again, you have to like.
It's
really
hard when you have that many jerseys to do like detailed shots of each, and I think they do have the detailed looks for like each individual jersey.
Yeah, they do a great job because like they had a if you look at different soccer websites, soccer stores, they did a great way to describe each jersey and make them unique, like the Argentina jerseys having the three types of blue that the Argentinian they wore. That Algeria jersey, fire. But I think the best jersey is not a part of a national team from Adidas. That USA Stars blue, and it comes out in the commercial. You seen the commercial?
So and that's the crop.
Okay,
right?
so for context, when they did like the official like video reveal. Today. So today's Thursday. So the images came out yesterday on Wednesday. Thursday they did the video campaign with Trinity Rodman, and obviously Trinity is an Adidas athlete, and Adidas did the U.S. jerseys from 1994, the World Cup, the last time it was here.
Fire.
They had her in that original 1994 jersey, which.
Cropped.
I don't know. I think that might be a little teaser that they're going to be dropping like a retro USA
I can
design.
confirm this. Yes, they are.
So, are you okay? Is this like embargoed? Like, do we need to cut this out? No, or this?
I don't know nobody from Adidas, but yes, they are dropping that jersey.
Okay, so
they're gonna drop the Adidas like jerseys plus some lifestyle wear, and that's probably coming out with the lifestyle wear, and like that's probably gonna be the hardest drop in that whole roster.
Right, because like to have Trinity in that jersey, it's like, did they really source a 1994 kit, which is difficult to do,
Or
it's
is it
expensive, or it's an upcoming release,
it
which it would make more sense for it to be an upcoming release.
Yeah.
But it's an Adidas jersey.
Yeah.
So like
they have the license to the design.
To the design,
they might
so
not be able to use the USA crest, but they could
They're
still
not, but
somehow like get
Make it
around
work,
that, make
yeah.
like some other design where the crest would be. But I did clock that, and I did think that was a kind of a cool like Easter egg to kind of throw in there. Because
and that's what, like, all I noticed, like we have a group chat, the podcast, and once he posts, I'm like, wait. And then luckily I went to different websites, called some different people, and like they're coming out with that. It's gonna be
so you got a scoop.
Sources say.
No,
Sources
Twitter says
Allegedly.
but like it's an amazing, like, bro, like that whole commercial.
Allegedly.
After that commercial, I stopped worrying about the rest of the jerseys. I'm like going back to say like, wait, is that the jersey I think it is?
Yeah.
I think that was the best thing like Adidas did, because I'm hyped up not because of the jerseys coming out, because of that blue stars.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's an
man, like
iconic
I want
design.
that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I'm kind of on the same boat with you, Julio, in the fact that when the images released yesterday, I was like, okay, like it's hard to do 22 teams in one photo shoot. Like that's difficult to get like a unique like hero shot of all 22 jerseys and then to highlight them each individually. That's kind of difficult to do. And I looked through the designs, and like I had favorites, and we'll get into that. And there's some that I wasn't really feeling. But when the video dropped earlier today, I was like, okay, you know what? Like they're serious about this, because it just felt like the press release dropped, the photos dropped, and that was it. And Adidas is like Adidas. It's like we need something big from this brand. It's the biggest brand in football, right? They came out with the video. They did some things. I don't know if you guys saw the video with the Germany kit. That was Florian Wirtz, and he was kind of doing like the training with the American football, and I thought that was kind of cool. I want to see more stuff like that, because that stuff gets me like excited about the World Cup and the jerseys. when it's just like a press release and photos, it doesn't really. It's
Boring.
kind of like a run of the mill type thing where it's like, okay, maybe it's like a odd year where we don't have big international kits or international tournaments, but there's new international kits. Let's take a look at the photos. Yeah, these are cool. For World Cup, you want like pomp and circumstance and all these like, big
Loud
video shoots and stuff like Trinity Rodman wearing the USA retro kit. Like I thought that was a really cool detail that they dropped in there.
It was like 0.1 seconds. That's all I could concentrate on.
Right.
Crazy.
And then it's like they're able to get one of their higher profile female athletes in a male dominated like World Cup kit drop. So that kind of, was cool too.
But I think Adidas been doing it right since like beginning of last year. With Real Madrid not even Real Madrid, like dropping their retro jerseys, their MLS retro jerseys, plus retro jerseys from other big clubs in Europe, to now like that Trinity Rodman having that USA jersey. Like they've been doing a great job to bring nostalgia back. Even the jersey you're wearing right now, like it's a template, but it's not like you bought it at a thrift shop. No, it's a jersey that's
release,
it's a new release. So Adidas is doing great, bringing the nostalgia back. You can see it on the Germany jersey. It sucks it's gonna be the last year with Germany,
right?
But I feel like they're gonna go out with a bang.
Yeah.
I feel like, all right, since we're talking about that, I feel like a miss was highlighting and giving what you're talking about, like that excitement, that like pompous, that like vibe with the kids and the drops and like the visuals of it. I think it was a miss, and I haven't seen anything, but with the Mexico World Cup drop, I feel like what you're talking about, that the nostalgic side, the like, oh my God, I got excited because of the stars. I feel like that was what I felt when I saw the Mexico kit from this 2026 World Cup drop, and it was like inspired by the 1998 World Cup kit. Like I feel like that could have been something where they was like, it was like a shot from 1998, but then a shot from like 2022, or like something where it was just like resembling, like this was then, this is now, this was then, this is now, and then bringing it back.
I think it's too early right now.
I think there has to be something
because
Right.
coming up, like I feel like we're wanting so much right now.
I know.
Right now they just left us with you wanting more. Like
I want that.
but
That's
like,
what I want for that jersey.
Yeah.
Because I think what it is
go to Mexico, you
about
probably
it,
will fit.
I mean, yeah,
No, I'm joking,
you always will. Like there's always some sort of resemblance and nostalgia. But I feel like with that jersey being so like nostalgic, and like there's so much meaning behind it, and it's so
they could have led with
heavily
that.
carried.
Yeah.
Yes.
Especially with I mean, they're a host nation.
Or it could have been a little like egg, like Easter egg in that video
Like,
too.
They did a small like Mexico like check-in in that video
with Santi Jimenez.
Right.
Yeah, but I would like to see like El Matador Hernandez with the Mexican jersey.
Yeah.
Like little things like that. Like
they could play off of
yeah,
it
but
so well.
I think it's early, so like I'm not. It's 2020. Like I feel like Nike hasn't released anything yet.
Yeah. There's some leaks, but
Puma killed it with that one release they did.
The Portugal
one,
blackout
like,
jersey.
Yeah, they did fire, but like Adidas came in with hey, best way to play defense is attack.
Yeah.
So they gave us now, like we're looking into the little facts. We're looking for Argentina. Why is it like that the white and blue stripe, even though it looks the same, is different because it has dark blue, baby blue, off-color blue.
Yeah.
We're looking for these little facts right now because they just basically gave us something without explaining it, and we're looking for that explanation.
Yeah. But I think I didn't even think of that, Bridge, because I saw they obviously made a big effort with the Mexico jersey, and the Mexico jersey looks nice.
Super nice.
They could have led with the Mexico release. With Mexico, I mean, they're hosting the opening match, Mexico City.
Yep.
It's a host nation. This is like a big moment for Mexico. They could have led with a Mexico-centric video, and I'm almost certain that it's going to come. And I'm looking forward to how
and
they.
if not, we just gave it to them.
Yeah.
We just
We definitely did. So we
Alley-ooped
need a cut. But I feel like this is the first year, like, first World Cup that I think we're getting the jerseys prior to all the teams qualifying. If I'm not mistaken.
possibly.
Maybe. I don't remember when they dropped in 2022 because it was such a weird year with it being like at the end of the calendar
So
year.
I feel like everybody was already qualified by the time, like.
So you're probably right.
Yeah, because why did that happen in the winter?
Because it's
the
in
weather.
Qatar and the weather in Qatar in the summer
and
is
they
just
bought it away from the US.
uninhabitable.
So it's possible that we already knew.
Maybe. I don't remember.
I don't know,
I'd
but
have to go back and look to see
but-
when those dropped. But
Adidas has some great drops. Even though like it's kind of a similar template of either V-neck or that crazy, I don't know what it's called. It's not a V-neck. It's not a crew neck. It's
a
hybrid.
little bit in between.
Yeah, but
the Argentina jersey is kind of like that.
Yeah, but like if you read into like even the three stripes from Argentina, they have like it's like mesh. So like it's better for the athletes. So like it had me researching these jerseys. Like why? Like so.
Yeah. Do you guys have favorite designs? Is there one
I feel like the Algeria jersey is my favorite.
Are we going like based off just like first visual?
I think based off what we've seen so far, is there like one or two that have stood out?
Algeria's.
Algeria,
my favorite one.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like naturally I want to say Mexico, but I will say like the Argentinian jersey, really like it popped.
You guys both like the Argentinian?
Yeah.
I like the fluidity of like the different shades
gradient
of blue.
stripes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I like that. But when you read behind like the jersey and like behind the concept of it,
Yeah.
like that
It
I
gives you
really
more
appreciated
context.
that.
Yeah.
But if we're talking about like first look, I mean, obviously for me it's like Mexico. Like it
Yeah.
Mexico's fire.
But here's the thing about the Mexico jersey though, it's that kind of thing where it's like, do you remember dang, I'm like the name is escaping me right now, but what was that one show with it was like back in the days and it was like a Disney show with I don't know what was her name. It was like one of the girls that was like really popular. Not Phoebe. It started with the P.
Sort of the P.
It wasn't P. It wasn't even Stevens. It was the other one. It was about something world. Even Stevens.
So Even
No.
Stevens was one of them. There's like Cheetah Girls.
No, it was like something world.
Something World.
Where they lived in a boat.
No.
Was it like a live action or was it a cartoon?
No, it was live action and it was like young kids.
Okay, keep going. I'll look it up. But yeah, keep
It
going.
was okay. It was a show from like way back then. It was not even Steven. It was something
keep
world.
going. Yeah, I'll look it up
So
right now.
here's how I see it. I feel like the 1998 World Cup Mexican jersey was like that show, and then now you see it in this way, and it's and this new kit is inspired by that. But it's like it's hard to see. It's hard to like really like take it in without seeing it as like a new concept. And so what I'm trying to say is like, you know when like they try to make an old show a new show, and it's just like it's like a little cringe. Yes.
Was it Boy Meets World?
Yes, Boy Meets World.
Okay,
And now there's a new like
Girl
remake
meets
of it.
Girl,
Yes.
Girl Meets World, right?
But all right. So
That's how it looks like to me. Where I was
So
just like,
okay, so this is Girl Meets World.
Yes.
Okay.
So Boy Meets World is the World Cup
the
Mexico
OG one.
1998.
Yeah,
Girl
yeah,
Meets
yeah,
World
yeah.
is this one
Yeah,
where it's just
right.
like.
I was there for the real thing,
Yes.
and this one isn't hitting as much.
Yes.
no, so
Exactly.
I thought the same thing, and then I saw if you look at the commercials, I don't think it doesn't give it justice. But like, if you see the jersey by itself, I was like, I don't like it. Then I saw somebody wear it, and I'm like, ooh, this is kind of fire. So like, I feel like
You just have to like sit with it for a little bit.
and that's what I'm saying. Like most of these jerseys, once they hit the rack, I'm like, they might be
Because
more
even
fire.
like the Germany one, like
Yeah.
it just feels like
feel weird until like I saw the commercial somebody wearing. I'm like, okay, I see
That's
what we're
another.
doing with this.
That's another big thing too.
And I think that's because we're all in that age, and it could be other people too, of course, but it's like our generation is in that moment where it's like we saw what existed before, and now we're like in the future of it, and it's just like they're playing off of what we used to know, and it's like yes, and we love that, and it's also just so like there.
Right.
So if you're 25 or under, you won't get it.
Right. But to me, the Mexico jersey, compared to some of the stuff that Mexico or Adidas has done with Mexico in previous years, like the 2022, the away jersey, the white and red one, that's one of my favorite jerseys
Yeah,
ever.
me
The
too.
black
I
and gold
love
that they
that
just
The
have
black
last
and
year.
gold one
Black
for the
and
Gold
gold.
Cup
Hard,
is like
hard.
unbelievable. So this by itself, maybe it's pretty good, but then compared to some of the other stuff,
Dude.
also though,
But now I'm expecting
And the black
Mexico.
and gold one was just not so long ago.
are they
but
are they going to use? I don't know if they're going to
No,
use
but
that.
what are they
on-
gonna do?
I'm
Take it
expecting the
away.
Mexico one to come out. They have the green one now. I need the white.
So
I need the white.
historically, for Adidas, the home jerseys they do a little bit more traditional, where it's like the Argentina one is like the stripes. It's gonna be stripes. Germany, they're gonna have like the tricolor
yeah.
pattern. On the away kit, they go
They
kind of
get creative.
crazy,
They
right?
get creative.
Like we saw the women's Germany jersey, that pink and purple like gradient was insane. The Mexico white and red was crazy. Belgium had like a rainbow type deal going on a couple of years ago. So the away jerseys, I think they're going to be a little bit more experimental, just based on historical evidence.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see
holding back on us.
Yeah. So this stuff is like, okay, this is the stuff that you kind of expect. Like Peru's going to have the sash, right? Argentina's going to have the stripes. Mexico is going to be green. Like, you know, so I think this is the more stuff that they can't really play with.
Yeah, because it's like
You
tradition.
know what the other thing is for me about the Mexico jersey? A lot of other, and like I'm all for any Mexico jersey, like replica, like recreation, I'm all for. Like I'm in there. Like I think
The
I have
ABA
like
ones.
yes,
ABA,
I
those
have
are
that one.
Those are
I,
iconic.
Fire,
iconic.
yo.
Yeah,
I have the ABA one. Paisa Boys dropped one.
Paisa Boys had
Hard
the
as heck.
ABA like inspired
With
one, right?
Yes, like hard. And I think that's also another point of it is just like I've seen it been recreated in other ways by other people and designed in different ways, and I'm all for that. But I think it's been like overworked for like many times to where it's like, yeah, like I like it, like, but then it makes me question, like, does it remind me of something? But then at the same time, it's just like the template is from the 1998, so it's like it's giving like respect and inspiration from there. So I'm not mad at it. I love it, but it's a like a recreated.
And then to that point,
version.
Julio, you mentioned like Adidas has been doing a really good job leaning into the history and the nostalgia and stuff.
We've been asking that for years.
I think
Yeah, we have talked about that.
To me, I think it's almost being used as a crutch now, to where it's like Adidas knows that nostalgia sells, and if they do like a retro Arsenal kit, people are gonna buy it. If they do like MLS,
Real Madrid, like,
you know what I mean, like
Right.
like every like marquee club for Adidas has like a retro collection attached to it, like AS Roma, Manchester United, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich. All these teams have like retro lifestyle editions that come out. I think we're kind of leaning a little bit too much on nostalgia for design, to where, you know, okay, yeah, you can have the trefoil logo, that throwback stuff, you can have retro inspired stuff, but we need to have like a new designs, like new, like what is the Gen Z aesthetic? Because honestly, that all the Gen Z stuff is like looking back to Y2K culture, looking at like the big pants is like a big thing, but that was like 2000. Like I was in 5th grade wearing South Pole jeans, you know, like that were maybe probably could fit me to, like now, you know, but I think that we're as a society, like both in and out of soccer, like maybe going too much into the nostalgia realm, to where like the stuff that stands out, like that Nigeria jersey from 2018, that was something you'd never seen before. And it had maybe a little bit of like retro themes to it, but it was new design that you'd never seen before.
Especially
I
for
kind
the
of want to see like
Nigerian
new designs that maybe have like a touch of history and culture and like tradition, but
different.
also like stuff that I've never seen before. So I think some of the leaked Nike stuff is kind of like that. I think Adidas's away stuff will probably lean into more of that stuff where it's less traditional and more kind of modern. But I do think that some of these designs really did stand out, even with that kind of like retro aesthetic to it. Like the Belgium jersey, I thought, like that like all red, like every Belgian like home kit is going to be like, you need that red, like you can't mess with that. If you mess with that, people will revolt, right? But they were able to kind of put that pattern in. Same with Spain, same with Germany, like, you know, like all this stuff that it's a hard task, right? Because you have to have certain characteristics, but you also want it to be different from the past. So you have to like find a medium point where it's pushing boundaries, but also staying with, this is the expected Argentina home kit. Like you can't, like, can you imagine like an Argentina home kit that didn't have stripes? Like, what
would that look like?
You can't do that, you know? So you're bound, or like a Peru kit without the sash. You're bound to these design constraints and you're trying to make it different. That's a very difficult task for a designer. So
yeah, but I feel like it's different though, because they come up with so much jerseys year after year, opposed to like every 4 years waiting for that new jersey.
Yeah.
Like right now,
it
like,
makes it harder. That makes it harder,
yeah,
because
they make it hard for
they're coming out
themselves.
with new kits all the time. And it's like, how can we keep differentiating on stuff that we need to keep traditional, but also need to make it different, you know? So that stuff to me makes it, and I think that's a detriment to these new kits every 2 years or every other.
And I think Korea's probably leading the way on just being fire year after year.
Then it begs the question of, like, for example, with the Mexico jersey, like, did they lean too much on the culture because they've seen what has been used in the past couple years, or are they really like leaning into the culture to kind of give us something different? So it's just like,
I think I saw something where there was a leaked Mexico design that people hated and they had to rework the design. I don't know how true that is. This is like stuff I've seen on footy headlines, and they're usually pretty accurate. Pretty accurate, but I don't know how true that's.
I saw that Barcelona Kobe jersey way before.
Yeah,
before we went to that.
We got the scoop. We got the scoop, and we're like, bro, I already know this is going on, man.
No, but we got the scoop.
Bensing that.
Yeah, I'm like, you guys are right. Like, they told us nobody else seen it but us.
Accurate.
How you know? How you know? Were they at the event with us?
Yeah.
But like, I think like we can't jump the gun right now with this Adidas drop, for the simple reason that let's see how if it looks on people on, because like I'm telling you, when Santi
in the
was wearing,
game, yeah,
Santi was wearing
it,
and then like the jersey shorts, it makes a big difference.
Yeah, that does too.
I'll also
on
say,
the pitch.
Also, another thing to add to that is like, what makes the jersey, or like the moments in the jersey?
That too. So it's
bars.
That's 100%. That's 100% the truth, because you win a trophy in a jersey. It doesn't matter how trash it is. That's going to be a highly regarded jersey forever.
You're gonna see me in that.
Yeah.
Every day.
And that's the hard part with like seeing that Mexico jersey. They haven't played a qualifying game this thing.
Right. Yeah.
So.
And same with the U.S. and same with Canada. So. Okay, I think that's enough jersey talk. We're hopefully going to be getting more stuff coming in the next couple of weeks, so stay tuned for that.
Listen, y'all trying to send us jerseys so we can look at them like in real time.
Come talk about your jerseys here.
Talk about the texture, the lining, the fabric. Let us know. We're in there.
So that was the main topic. Let's jump into hot takes. Do you guys have hot takes for the week that y'all wanted to just get off your chest real quick? We'll do this. We'll do this quickly though.
Okay,
No. All right. So I
1 minute and less.
Now I talked about it earlier. I'm gonna switch it up real quick. I talked about it earlier. The hottest drop from this Adidas release was that USA stars template.
Stripes.
Hardest one out of was it 20 something jerseys? 22 jerseys. That USA that's not even part of the USA. Hardest jersey that was dropped.
Okay. All right. Bridge.
Okay, so here's my hot take.
Okay.
My hot take is that jersey is gonna be so hot, like, and hard.
I better get it.
But wouldn't it be crazy where it's like the jersey's harder than the team?
Oof. So
she's a Mexican
and I'm gonna leave it there. I
think that Nike. So Nike's the U.S. supplier, obviously. They're gonna have a massive task on their hands
to be the template, because
Adidas is. I mean, at least from the looks of things, they're going to be coming out with U.S.-centric stuff. And it makes sense because the last time the U.S. hosted a World Cup, they were an Adidas nation. There's Adidas designs. There's history there. Mm-hmm. Nike now has a very, very tough task on their hands because the last few USA kits, we're not doing it for us. Actually, you know what? The women's home kit now, fire with the stars. And that kind of leans into the stars design that Adidas, the denim kit from '94.
They just do an 8 mile and they like basically just drop. It's like, what else can you drop? We drop.
Right.
We the OGs.
They're like, don't forget.
So I think Nike's gonna they need to really, really, really have some heat.
This is me saying that as my hot take to like kind of push that. You know what I'm saying? Like where it's just like
whole design team.
You know what I'm saying? Like
no, but
look at what was done in the past. Like who are you now?
I saw that. I saw a leak. I don't know how true it is, but it's like a flag style.
The star.
It's basically
the goalkeeper
stars plus stripes.
So the goalkeeper template from Nike has leaked where they're doing like a big star on the front, but also what has also leaked is the lifestyle collection of goalkeeper shirts from Nike as well. That's leaked too, and that looks really really
before we continue that, like the jersey I saw leaked, it was basically it was top half it was stars and the bottom half was like stripes. Like it was basically a whole flag.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So I was like, I
hope that's not what they did.
Was it like harsh, like literally that?
I hope that's not what they did.
That sounds like 4th of July.
It didn't look as bad, but I'm like,
that sounds like an unk in 4th of July.
Yeah, where my New Balances at?
Making hot dogs.
No, but yeah, going back to the to the goalie jerseys. Goalie jerseys are hard. I don't know, but like
So I think
how truthful are these jerseys though?
I don't know. The leaks seem reputable, but I don't know for sure. We'll see what Nike does. For now, all we have is Adidas, and I'm so on this Adidas release. I think there's some really really good ones. Some like pretty average ones, and then a couple that I just didn't really get. You mentioned the Sweden, Ukraine, Costa Rica kind of trio. Colombia. I actually really like the Costa Rica jerseys. The Costa Rica jerseys look really good, but the Colombia, like the yellow look with the blue stripes, like kind of, I was like, oh, I thought I already saw this one.
You like really gotta look.
Yeah,
at them.
So maybe that's an in-person thing, an on-pitch thing. I think is going to play a big role in this. So you don't want to jump to quick conclusions already. But my hot take has nothing to do with these jerseys, and I shared with you before. But the U.S. men's national team just released their latest roster for the upcoming camp. They play Paraguay, and Uruguay. Is it Paraguay or Panama? I don't remember.
Maybe.
But not
No.
Panama
Miguel
still
Almiron. Who's Almiron play for? Paraguay, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's Paraguay and
Yeah,
Uruguay.
because Panama's still playing qualifiers.
Yeah. So it's Uruguay and Paraguay that they have the upcoming friendlies against, like tune up for the World Cup. So they've just released the roster, and I was looking at the players and stuff. Gio Reyna got the call up. Shouts to Gio, but Haji Wright forward. Coventry City. And so I was looking at Coventry City's, like, I was like, oh, how's Haji Wright doing? Because, like, I hadn't really tapped in with him because, like, it's been a while. I don't
Cali native?
I don't watch, LA native. Like,
LA
Galaxy,
native, yeah.
He's a Galaxy Academy guy.
Yeah.
And I don't watch the championship like that. Like, I'll maybe tune into, like, some USA, like, players that are in the championship, like,
Here
how
and
they're
there.
doing.
I watch it for
Wrexham, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was like, yo, how's Coventry doing? And I was looking, and I looked at their crest. I had never really properly given their crest a proper study.
I don't agree.
It is the worst crest I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. Like, I don't, like, there are youth teams in the United States. You can go to Santa Monica on a Saturday, go to a public field in Santa Monica. Every single team on that field will have a better crest than Coventry City. I've never seen a crest this bad in my entire life, dude. I thought it was a joke.
Ramsey's hot.
I was looking at it. It looks like and Brit. I don't know.
We
if
looked at it.
I don't know if it looks like a PowerPoint level type design.
Not Canva. PowerPoint.
Not even Canva, bro. Like,
you gotta turn it in. You gotta turn in a report and like, all right, you gotta turn it in. It's due tomorrow, and you start doing it like
Copy paste.
this is a heritage team, bro. Like the Brits have been in our comments for the last few months, and
get your logos back up, bro.
Come on, man. Like how are you gonna have this as one of your team's logos, and then you come
when
and
Santa Monica United got better than
bro, come on, man.
That looks
Santa
like my
Monica
little-
Albion has
My third grade cousin made that.
Audubon off of freaking Culver City got a better logo than you guys.
Albion going hard.
Albion got the crescent shield on it, bro. Like, come on.
Beach City FC. You can go up to the Valley.
Real SoCal. Like, what we doing?
Dude, urban futsal, like at
Urban
that
futsal
point,
goes
clean,
10 times.
clean.
Yeah.
Y'all trash. The way y'all look trash. We hard as hell, boy.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like, are you Coventry Zoo City Club?
I don't know,
like,
man.
what's going
So,
on? Like,
Take
why are
some
there so
Americans.
many animals?
Look at Wrexham, what we did with that.
And then, but so there's been
SoCal. It's gonna be great.
there's been like a big push from like traditional, like, because these are the most gatekeep fans, like in the UK. This is their game, quote unquote. Football comes
Even
home.
though they named it soccer first.
Yeah, but they're very traditional when it comes to their teams, and they don't like change at all.
You can
and
tell.
the rebrands that have, like, Arsenal's rebrand was, I think the old logo looks better.
Me
like
too.
Manchester City, like, rebranded, and that kind of like that circular badge that has gone across like a lot of rebrands. People hate that. I think the Manchester City one looks pretty good. The Juventus one does not look great. Like, there's
just
Inter Milan.
Yeah.
They're simplifying stuff basically so they can put it on logos, like logo caps or logo T-shirts. Like they're commodifying their logo to make it more simple and more recognizable. So in the case of Coventry City, like, come on, guys.
Like, what made you think, like,
Step it
oh,
up.
you know what? We should also add an elephant. Like,
I
also respectfully, what does the elephant signify?
We have not been there. So it might be
And maybe
something
we're
important.
being a little ignorant, but it's
it
just
might be
like,
something important.
No,
Right.
I don't care how important it is. It doesn't look good, dude. Like, it doesn't look good. Like aesthetics should be I get it, man. Like, y'all are traditional. Like, you have your coat of arms with a soccer ball in the middle of the like, come on, man. What are we doing?
What in the 5th grade is this?
This looks like a 5th grade drawing competition, and the 5th grader won.
Yeah, they've had this since 1996, according to Football Kid Archive. They've had this crest since 1996. So it's
there's
like,
no way it hasn't been updated.
going on 30 years.
Jesus.
And even the ones before it, they're not looking too hot. Like 1983 to 1996, not good.
And we're just now realizing.
Yeah,
God,
I mean, it's not good.
And it could be just us putting this out there, and people are gonna start talking about it, but let's do better.
Yeah,
First of all
I think we're challenging them to like figure it out.
all these Harry Potter people gonna come in the comments. It's gonna be crazy, bro.
Bruv, it's called football, mate. Also, dude, if you're in comments like saying it's called football,
Who named the soccer first?
regardless of all that, like, do your parents know that this is what you do with your free time?
This
like,
is what you're
if
doing?
I want to have children, like, if I found out my kid was using his free will to comment on people talking about soccer and saying it's called football, bro, I don't. Like,
And
that's
I'm
not
paying
my
for
that's
that?
not my kid
And
anymore,
I'm
bro.
paying
That's
for
not
that?
like on my internet bill, dude. Like,
On my bill?
I'm sorry, man. Like, you got to move it. Like, go live with your aunt for a couple weeks.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
you need to like reevaluate your
Man's
priorities.
and
If I
you gotta
used to
get
get in
together.
trouble, my mom used to show me the call logs and tell me like,
Oh no.
why are you calling this number for
2
this?
a.m.
The party line was crazy, bruh.
Yo, like if that was what I was getting in trouble for, you're for sure getting no phone for you if you're doing some troll stuff. Like, there's no way.
I see my nephew jump in the comments.
Yeah.
He's on YouTube crazy, and I see one of those comments like, bruh.
Your nephew's
Out of here.
big time talker though. He big time.
Yeah, face to face, he's the man.
He might be in our comments.
Face to face. No. He'll back up his talking with his actions though. Like that.
Yeah.
That's one
Especially
thing
if he has a soccer ball in front of him, he'll
Right.
start to like,
Yeah.
Bro,
go
you
cra-
trash. You're trash.
I've heard
I'll
that
race
multiple
you.
times.
He low-key trash too.
Hey, he's just getting started.
He's only 5, but he low-key trash too.
All right. Hot take round extinguished.
Completely.
Anything else that you guys want to shout
Wild
out
card.
for wild card? Yeah.
The best fried chickens come from Koreans.
Oh my god.
Koreans have the best fried chicken. 1950,
Give us a history lesson. Julio.
1950, that Korean War, the African American soldiers from the South came through, left the fried chicken there. Who knew that if you fried it low then high, she would come out fire?
They fire. They
They said,
twice
hold my
fried.
chicken.
They
I'm
fry
gonna
it 2
go fight
times.
This war? Is that what
Fry
they
it-
said?
Well, so they fry it twice, and then they have
Low
the
and then high.
yeah. So low temperature, let it rest a little bit. Then you come with high temperature. That gives it a little bit of extra crisp. They use the cornstarch in the batter, which gives it an extra crisp too. And then they have like the original, and then they have like the soy glaze. They have like you know what I mean? Like they have multiple flavors. They have the gochujang. Like, you know, like
And I'm saying, like,
credit
Going
where
crazy.
credit's due.
I'm saying
Hey.
KFC's been trashed for like at least 10 years.
Well, you know, KFC is not Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's Korean Fried Chicken.
Ooh.
That's what they call it. They call it KFC.
No, but KFC hasn't been fired like that. You gotta go to the
Well, they have the honey barbecue now. They brought it back. I haven't tried it yet.
Nah. You gotta go to this hole in the wall Korean spots to get the best fried
Chondak.
chicken.
Yeah, shouts to Chondak,
Popeyes,
bro.
all these places like they've been established. Y'all been taken over by the Koreans.
Okay.
There
Shouts
we go.
to the Korean Fried Chicken. Yeah, we love Korean Fried Chicken here. Yeah.
I love Korean fried chicken.
That part.
Shout out to 41.
Oh, yes.
We were named recently to their 41 list of soccer people,
Doing things.
pundits, articles, creative warehouses, whatever you want to call it. But they just released the 41 list, and we were part of that. So shouts to them, and
Woo-hoo.
they're gonna send us the Ballon de Noir, and I'm looking forward to that. But shouts to them, shouts to 41, shouts to us, and there's been another episode
come.
of the Urban Bitch
come.
Podcast, The Beautiful Game of Life. Follow us on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, find us on the One Football and Yahoo Sports platforms. Get us on Instagram, roast us, do whatever. Bro, somebody was roasting me for my shoes.
Bro, they said they were too big.
They said they were too big. They had like a
Someone said, I can't believe he's wearing the cargos with the total 90s.
yeah. So they roasted Julio for wearing cargo pants with total 90s, and they roasted because I was sitting like this.
They
There's
said
like a gap.
Those are two sizes too big.
You see what happens when I leave?
Yeah.
You see what happens when I leave?
First of all, you never hear.
No, you were there for that episode.
Yeah, you were.
You were there. But keep that coming. Honestly, like I laughed. That was an enjoyable
I sent
comment.
it to my friends.
That was crazy. I promise you, those shoes do fit me. I don't know why they look like that in that video clip.
It's
but
the
Sancho
angle,
Bob
it's the angle.
yeah.
Sancho Bob type guy. But I'm not gonna lie to you. Urban Pitch top 42, and we not 42.
Yeah. Hopefully. But keep it tapped in. We got more stuff coming next week, and the following weeks after that, we're gonna close the year strong, go into 2026. On doing bigger and better things. But for Julio Matos and Bridget Flores, I'm Ramsey Abushala. We'll see you next week.